Disclaimer, please do not target any of the people in this video no matter how rude they are. Anyway, hello guys, it's Savannah, and on February 4th, 2026, I was joining a public run with the help of matchmaking, and as soon as we were on the first floor, this ginger started targeting a Yatta because her username is Astro's wife. I don't have any video footage of it, but we started defending the Yatta and said that it's literally just a username and Astro is their favorite character. Some even mentioned how Astro is their favorite character as well. My personal opinion is this: as an Astro main, if you don't like the username, that's your opinion, but don't be targeting other people over something you don't like. Let me remind you that it's TAGIR username, not yours. So therefore they should have the right to make their username whatever they want it to be. Like I said, I don't have any video footage of this happening, but I do have a photo. Anyway, during these floors, we all started communicating and talking to each other, and even I engaged in it despite how I was nervous about their reactions. TBH, this has got to be the most social I've been in a public run, lol. Even I started talking to the ginger about how I was joining the run to get Pebble research, and even they started communicating with me about their research. You can see footage in the beginning of the video. I only didn't do machines because most of the time I was typing and I suck at extracting as Astro, lol. But I did end up at extracting on the later floors because 1, I didn't have anything else to say, and 2, I wanted to be seen as useful in this run somehow instead of just doing Astro's ability. Even after that whole drama in the beginning, we all were chill on the later floors. Now this is where the drama returns. Ginger said she was low on stamina, so I helped and used my ability. Ginger picked medical attention since she's obviously healing, but nobody didn't choose it and chose tech savvy. Ginger then started to throw a hissy fit about us not choosing health and started blaming us for it. Nothing much really happens in these next couple of seconds, BTW. Usually I would say no to extracting, but since Roger has better extraction speed, I let them. Stop causing drama for no reason, Ginger. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be telling you that there was a band that you could use to heal. I stopped recording, but then Ginger started to AFK, so I immediately started recording again. The vote cards are not all about you, Ginger. I get that you need an extra heart, but we literally told you that there was a band on the ground just to prove that we are helping you. Just because we didn't pick medical attention doesn't mean we don't want to help you, or the world is gonna end. Sorry y'all, my dad texted me, lol. I was then giving the distractor more stamina to get to the elevator safely. But then Ginger said that she was out of stamina. I was gonna help them, but then I remember all of the drama that happened and how my ability was on cooldown anyway. So we all sat there and watched Ginger die. Even they tried to help them. That shows how they really do care about Ginger. Guess they just realized the same thing instead of helping. Period. Shelly using smart thinking. When someone died, lol. I was gonna apologize for having my ability on cooldown, even though I was helping the distractor bit. Then I read what the ginger said. You for real in the run like that? Wow, so mature of you. I'm honestly so impressed of how mature you are. Hashtag sarcasm. Period. Shelly. That is so true. BTW. Ginger was bragging about how she literally get people at floor 20. You obviously can't without screaming at everyone over the dumbest things like a dang vote card. I've played as healer before, for example as Cosmo. Do I throw a hissy fit over people not choosing medical attention? No. If we didn't recognize that you were healer, we wouldn't be letting you know that there was a band in the first place. And I started to help Yatta with defending as well, who was the one who had the username the ginger didn't like. It was only me, Astro, Shelly, and Yatta at this point. I'd what happened to Roger, but they probably got tired of Ginger's crap, lol. I checked and saw that Ginger wasn't there anymore, so I decided to stop fighting. Anyway, as for update, we got so high up without Ginger that we literally encountered Twisted Pebble. And Ginger, if you are watching this, not everything is about you when it comes to vote cards. Just because you are healer does not mean you get the right to control the vote cards and shame people for their username. I honestly could care less if you don't like any of us. There are people dying out in the real world and you are complaining over a stupid voting card and a username, like that's any worse. Anyway, here is proof that we encountered Twisted Pebble and I got Pebble. We got so high up on floors without Ginger that I got my third main. Anyway guys, that's all. I never thought my last run before getting Pebble would be this crazy, lol. Bye.